Okay, so today we're going to talk about graphing exponential functions. Okay, they're always in the form b to the x. Okay, that's called an exponential function. Okay, there's a couple things that we have to remember here. The first thing is b has to be greater than 0. Okay, you cannot have b at 0. Okay, the other thing is b cannot be 1. Okay, and of course x is always going to be a real number. Okay, it's never going to be imaginary, it's always going to be real. So let's demonstrate why b cannot be 1. Let's think about it. If I made this b a 1 to the x power, okay, a 1 to the x is just going to be 1. No matter what number you put in for x, it's always going to be 1. Well, this is a linear function. That's a linear function, not an exponential function. So therefore, that's why b can never be 1. Okay? Let's go ahead and do some examples of graphing. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take each one of these x's here and put them into this f of x equation here. So f of x is 2 to the x. So it's 2 to the negative second. Remember back when we did rational functions, when you have a negative exponent, you have to rewrite it as 1 over that, your base, to the exponent. So it's really 1 over 2 squared, which is the same as 1/4. Okay? So that means 2 to the negative first is 1 over 2 to the first, which is going to be 1/2. Anything to the 0 power is always going to be 1. Okay, so this is going to be 1. 2 to the first is going to be 2. And then 2 squared is 4. Okay, so we're going to graph those coordinates. We're going to do the best we can. Okay, so negative 2 1/4, 1/2, 1, 2, 4. So it's going to look something like this. Now notice it never crosses the x-axis or touches it. Okay, that's because the x-axis is considered an asymptote. Okay, so x equals 0 is an asymptote. Okay, which we talked about in the last unit. All right, we're going to do now the g of x. The g of x is the function for the x. Okay, so let's think about 4 to the negative second, which is 1 over 4 squared, which is going to be 1 over 16. So this is 1 over 16. Okay, this will be 1 over 4. This will still be 1. This will now be 4, and this will be 16. So just put the numbers in place to get your outcome. So let's graph them. Negative 2, 1 over 16, 1/4, 1, 4, and then 2, 16 is up there. So you notice that 4, what happens is the graph now grows faster, bigger that number gets. Okay, so there is my graph, and it says on the bottom, when does f of x equal g of x? Let's have that point at there, which is 0, 1. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, this time it's going to be 1/2 x, so 1/2 x. So this is 1/2 x. Okay, so 1/2, the negative second is the same as 1 over 1/2 squared. When you do that, 1 squared would be 1 over 4. The problem is that's the same as saying this. So what happens is it's going to change it to a 4 over 1, which will give you an outcome of 4. Okay? For 1/2 to the negative first, it's the same as 1 over 1/2. Well, that's going to be 1 divided by 1/2, which would be 1 times 2 over 1. So this would be 2. Remember that anything to the 0 power is 1. This would come out as 1/2, and then this would come out as 1/4. So let's go ahead and graph those points. It's going to look something like that. Okay, then you're going to do the same thing for the other one. Okay, this time it's 1/4 to the x. So what this will become will be 1/4 to the negative second, which is 1 over 1/4 squared. If we square both of them, so it will be 1 over 1 to the 16. that's 1 divided by 1 over 16, which is the same as 1 times 16 over 1. So that would become 16. So then this would be 4, 1, 1/4, 1/16. So we're going to graph that. So it looks something like that. And remember, you don't cross or touch the x-axis, it's considered an asymptote. So again, on this point, f of x equals g of x at 0, 1. Alright, lastly, okay, it says find g of x when f of x equals g of x. So find this f of x function. So it's x, f of x. Okay. We're going to choose -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 for those. And we're going to put it in. So 3 to the -2nd is 1/9. So we're going to do 1 divided by 9 minus 2.2. So we get -2.1. Okay, because it says round to the nearest 10th. The next one, so it'll be 1/3 minus 2.2. Should be -1.9. 0 would be 1 minus 2.2, which is -1.2. 3 minus 2.2 would be 0.8. And then 9 minus 2.2, again, I'm just substituting the numbers in, is 6.8. So let's go ahead and graph it. So -2, -2.1 is about right there. Then -1.9, and -1.2. And 0.8 somewhere about right there, and then 6.8 is somewhere up there. So it's going to look something like that. And notice right here is where they're equal. So that would be the point of view 1 comma